when you talk about mirroring, okay, Carissa says, when you talk about mirroring your moneysite content on your Gsite, do you copy paste the content or you iframing the content? Would either way work the same? I just iframe. So that's the thing. Okay, when I have a drive stack built by MGYB, you know, they create all the files and folders and all the stuff, and they find content that's relevant, and they add content to the pages that they create, as well as the embeds that they do with the files and folders. Once I get that back, I don't add any additional content. I add pages like crazy, right? And then I add the iframes, but typically my pages consist of nothing other than iframes that are relevant. So in other words, when I'm theme mirroring, right? So when I'm mirroring the topical theme and creating pages that correspond with pages on the money site, then I embed those money site pages into the Gsite, as well as, and I've talked about this before, but like, for example, if I've got a particular keyword that I'm trying to push and I need to add sub pages to the money page on the Gsite, where then, like, because remember on with what we teach, we talk about using the blog and the syndication network to add depth to a silo. So you publish supporting articles placed within the correct silo with internal linking done properly up to the money page in that silo, right? And those syndicate out across the syndication network. There's that money site, or excuse me, the money page link, right? The internal link to the money page that you're trying to rank that goes out across the syndication network profiles. So now you've got those published posts on the syndication network. So you can extract those URLs and then embed those into the Gsite pages, right? So that you're adding additional relevancy as well as additional properties, branded properties, entity, you know, tier 1 entity properties into the Gsite. So you're creating all of that relevancy. It's like a big, you know, black hole, never ending, you know, mirror and mirror type image of all this relevancy specific to a particular keyword or keyword theme, right? So I don't add any additional content. The only thing that I would add other than the iframes from the relevant content for those theme mirrored pages is I will create an internal linking structure within the Gsite so that I'm linking, you know, daisy chaining posts together and linking up to the proper. So it's the same sort of internal linking that I do on the money site, I do on the Gsite. So that's the only additional text that I add. I add a page header, iframes, and then links, internal links to, you know, to accomplish the internal linking within the Gsite that I'm trying to do. Other than that, I don't add any other text. Not that you can't, I just don't, because the text is already on the pages that I'm iframing into the Gsite page. I just use the Gsite as basically a container, if that makes sense. Anybody want to comment on that?
It's perfectly fine to use your own content, copy paste away. John Mueller finally had to come out and say there's no such thing as a duplicate content penalty. It was a couple of days ago or yesterday, I can't remember when he said it. We've been saying it for years. No such thing as a duplicate content penalty. Use your content. You are not going to complain to yourself about your own content. The only time that you can get into problems with using content multiple times is if you're using somebody else's content and they come with a DMCA and tell you to take it down, or they're going to take you to court. If you use Getty images, they'll extort you. If you use somebody else's YouTube videos, it depends, right? As far as your content is concerned, copy and paste away, or just hire us to do the extension for you. We know what we're doing. We're going to do it right. And yes, we are going to use your content when we create that extension. Yeah. And we will use an iframe of the page, and we'll iframe whatever else we can on that extension page.